Hey guys, what's going on? It's Colin over here. Gonna take on a new zombies map today. It is gonna be the Stairway to Ether. I have played this game quite a bit, never beaten it. Figured I would give an attempt here on YouTube today. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, like I said, I've played this quite a bit, and I've died a bunch in the game. So, hoping to change that today. Alright. So, I think the big part of this map is going to be getting Crusader's Ale literally as fast as possible. Crusader's Ale is essentially you would melee and then you get a point buff. So that's going to make it a little bit easier to kind of grind out those points. Funny story is, I recorded one yesterday and it was almost 40 minutes long, and then my save file ran out of room, so I lost all of it before I could complete the challenge. Now granted, I didn't know if I could complete it, but I did just stop because there's no point. Like, if I'm gonna beat this, I want to do it in like a video. Alright, so box is gonna be pretty big. That is not what I want. So what I'm looking for is like the SVT is really good. Found out the automatic shotgun melts, and then eventually we will get mule kick, and at that point we're gonna try to get the thunder gun. I think those are gonna be the two. Like, that's gonna kind of be the core of what I want to run. Push. So I think a lot of this is going to be progressing rounds so that we can get quite a bit of points to be able to make it to Crusader's Ale. Because the doors do get really expensive pretty quick. No, I didn't mean to grab that. Alright, we're gonna wait on the double. I don't really want the Mauser, if I'm being honest. I was able to find all of the double points, all of the eyes, but I don't remember where they were. So I'll have to find those again. That's unfortunate. Insta-kill. See, that's what I mean by, like, you have to get a gun that actually will one-tap. Otherwise, like, you just get overrun in such a small area. This is not what I was. This. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that because I don't have PhD. I don't even know if PhD is on this. If I don't have PhD, I'm gonna down myself. So, ray gun is actually a terrible gun to have, and then a wonder ball. Any other game, I'd be like, a pretty good setup, but not for this game, not for this like type of map. Let's just continue hitting dogs, why not? I'm just not having the best box luck, which is unfortunate. What was that? There, okay, I take everything back. This will... Alright, let's see if it one-taps. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's like, never mind, it was cheap. That is not what I want. And I have not bought enough. Quick revive yet? This is a cursed run. Okay, maybe this gun's decent for, like, getting points. Alright. Let's move. We'll run the bootlegger. There's one up there. This one right here. I'm not going to buy Electric Cherry. I'm going to skip Electric Cherry for right now, and I'll come back for it. Next is going to be Crusader's Ale. Let's get rid of the bootlegger. Terrible gun. Alright, whatever. Maybe this gun isn't bad because I can just grind out points. That's 2,900. That's a decent little chunk of change. Let's hit once. Hopefully we get something. Jeez. Jiminy Christmas. It's not even the good PPSH. Alright, well I've just wasted all my points again. Oh, this one's gonna make me tweak. Like, how is this gun already so bad? Oh, it's too early for the shit. My other gun. Alright, that's not a terrible gun. Alright. Just give me like an SVT or don't want the bar. The bar's bad. Don't want the Winchester. Alright, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna throw this away. This run sucks. a decent gun. I'll take that. It would have been nice if I would have gotten this gun like 4 guns ago. I don't know why I'm dropping frames all of a sudden. Alright, I'm not... Alright, how much is 2,000? Alright, let's do this. Let's close out. Alright, I just had to close a couple things out because I'm thinking that's probably the reason. I shouldn't have bought that. I don't know why I bought the thing. Alright. Now I'm just essentially tilt rolling at that point. See, that's what I mean. If you can get Crusader's Hail, the game becomes a lot easier. Now I would love to get Shield. Definitely not this. I'll tell you that right now. This cheekies. Definitely don't want that either. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Oh no! If I die again, I'm gonna add a death counter. Just so I can keep track of how long this is gonna take. No, I did that wrong. I'll turn down my volume just a little bit. Down just a little bit. Alright. 20 points off. Tell me why. Alright, I guess we'll run the bar. 730. Once again, not making a lot of points here. Alright, well, I think since I have the bar, it's good enough for now. It's reasonable. So we will just... We're going to push levels, gain points, and then get to Crusaders as fast as possible. Because I think Crusaders is like a must. Let them all come in. So 2 more rounds, and then we should be able to just continue on. I think next is I'm gonna try. I watched a video yesterday on the new Star Wars, or a new Star Wars map that looked really, really fun. It has lightsabers and stuff. So I think that could be worth a try. Maybe I'll try that today if I can beat this one and not get mad. Alright, 26. Let's move the next one. Did I get those? Oh, did not. Okay. So realistically, what I'm looking for in the box, like I said, is the automatic shotgun and the SVT. Those are the 2 guns that I really want to get. But if we're being honest, the bar really isn't that bad. I think more than anything, it's just that, like, there's not a lot of ammo. But it is, like, slapping. Wait until a round starts, and then we will grab double points, and then we're gonna just grind.
Double points.
Grab the double. I don't know why I'm sitting. I don't need to be sitting. How much is this? 37.50. Okay, let's go get quick revive so I don't forget that. Alright, double tap might be pretty useful. I don't know. I mean, you make so many points. I'm fucking dead. Oh, dude, I'm so bad at this game. I'm facing a wall. Like, what am I doing in this corner? Like, why am I in the corner? Let's try Crusader's Ale again. Let's go grab double tap, I guess. I don't know. Bar's falling off. Let's spin the box for a couple minutes. Dude, MP40 is always usually pretty good. Okay, that's huge. That's the big one. Alright, let's see if I can get lucky. Down the line, I'll take the Gweir. I'll hold on to the Gweir. Like, I won't swap it out. Definitely not for the Panzer Shrek. Alright. We'll sit here for another round. Okay, 1,600 points. I can go. We'll take those for right now. I don't want this. This isn't what I want. Don't want that either. Oh, I want the thunder gun, but I don't actually want it right now. It's not worth, like... It is not, like, a very good point building gun. For right now, I guess. just had this, but whatever. We'll run it probably. Thompson. I'm good. There it is. There's the gun that I wanted. Alright, we can now play the game. Alright, here we go. How many points do I need? Okay. So I need 4, or if I need 5, and then another 3 for... Shit. 8. I need like probably 20 grand. I need to move. So next is speed, I believe. Which will be nice. And then jugs after this, which is 25 plus that. Call it 10 grand. Alright, so I'm not going to have to get anything for a while. This is going to be kind of the build. Speed pool is pretty huge, but like I really need stamina. I'm looking for the eyes. Got that one. Is there one up there? No, it's not. I feel like there's one in here, but I don't remember if it is. Oh, but I'm staying here for too long. I need to leave. Alright. I'm pretty well set up. Now I just need a max ammo at some point. That's huge. That's huge for the program. I think the next door is 10 grand. Or it's 7,500. I think it's 7,500 actually. 75. Where's that? Oh, yeah. You get it? Alright, I got it. Get me out of this section, because that section's a death trap. Sorry guys. Can anyone name that song is the question, because my wife didn't know it. Tell me sweet little lies. She got me started on the new series. I guess it's not really new per se, but it's called Tell Me Lies. It's on Hulu. It is quite messy. I'll tell you what, like, you can make so many fucking points. Alright, 75, what is this? 87.50. Alright, so 87.50 plus another $2 grand for the next buy, I'm going to assume. We're looking at 87.50. Like 11,000, we'll call it, is what I need. Shouldn't be a huge issue. I didn't get electric chair on that one, but okay. Alright, we're just gonna move. No point in staying here. I think this next part kind of opens up a little bit. No, it doesn't. Okay, is this one 10 grand? Okay, this one's 10. Alright, let's go grab banana colada. That was 3 grand. Okay, so I was off. Whoa. Alright. We're getting there. I mean, we are like, we're making progress, which is nice. Alright. Here we go. I really need, like, stamina or something. I really need a max ammo. Just kidding. That is my #1 priority is max ammo right now. I need to fix that. They're called drop cycles. I don't know enough about like the ins and outs of this game to be able to be like, oh, this is what I need. Like from what I think, I need a max ammo. so there's a huge difference in points with the SVT versus the shotgun. Good to know. Alright, this... I'm healthy enough, like I think this is a big enough area I can just sit. How much is this? 11.50. 11. Just need to start grabbing the death machines, I think.
Double points.
Oh, thank gosh. Alright. There's stamina up. And then mule kick. And then we'll push to the next one. I would do some strange for max ammo. That's unfortunate. Alright, Thunder Gun's what I need. Eventually. Not right now. I need a max ammo right now. More than I need air. So the nice part is nothing can spawn behind you, so it's all in front. Let's go pack punch real quick. What's this? 15,000. Actually, get widows. Alright, so I think I have all the perks. I have all the perks. So I think I need 15,000, and then from there, 15,000 to open up the thingamajig, and then I should be able to go and I think it's 200,000 points. So I'm gonna be here for a little bit. So you might have to scrap me for riveting zombies gameplay. Let's go get that. 50 points off. Alright, 5,000 points. See, I think this is better than, like, any sort of, like, ray gun. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I think the ray gun is like one of the worst guns. In terms of like nostalgia wise, but like now granted I don't know what it does for like boss fights. I think boss fights might be different. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this real quick. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I want to get my thumbnail ready. Alright, 20. Oh my god, I got so far to go. Am I missing one? I am missing one. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna have to go find it again. That is, I don't know where it is. I I could have swore I grabbed them on the way. Alright, we're gonna have to go on a little bit of a treasure hunt. Have any idea where this last one is. I'm gonna end up fucking myself because I'm gonna run out here. I can't stay here. I gotta leave. I need to make a crawler next round. Okay, that's the last zombie. Alright, bear with me, guys. I gotta try and figure out where this last ether is, or eye is. Oh, there it is. Cool. And the portal's now open. Let's go spin go flash every time. Not running the Sterling. Not running Lewis. Oh, I thought I got it. I thought I got the Thunder Gun. MG42 wouldn't be a terrible. Alright, we're gonna run the MG42. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time with this. I wouldn't mind just, because I'm at 50 minutes right now. Wouldn't mind just getting done with this map. That's such a gross noise. Hitler's Buzzsaw. What a name. Alright, well. Let's find that last zombie. Let's confirm how many points it is again. I think it's 200. One, two, three, four. Yeah, it's 200,000. Jeez. Where's this last zombie at? He's not down here. I hear him. don't know why he responded there. Alright, well. Let's see how fast we can get 160,000 points. That was 20,000 points. So if I can get 20,000 points every round, I'm looking at basically 10 more rounds, 8 more rounds. That wasn't as good of a round. That was kind of a bad round. That was like 10 grand. Alright. That's 68. That's not it. That's like pretty good. Riveting gameplay right here. To be completely honest, this gun's ass. Like, it's not even like really good for grinding points, which is probably the most frustrating part. "84 rounds, and then we're on to something." Dude, they just don't make this ever. I don't know why. Like, is that a double points? That is. Halfway there. So the other option that I don't know if it's gonna work is just like wrangle like a whole shit ton of them at once. That might be a better option. That was a really big waste of bullets. I'm really mad at So I think if you've made it this far, we're sitting at right at an hour. If you've made it this full hour, I greatly appreciate it. I think my question of the day, so last video question was, give me like the greatest zombie maps. I think the question for today is going to be, what is the greatest show of your time? I've watched a lot of TV with my wife, and I would say one of my favorite shows now is Knights of the Seven Kingdom. It's new, and it is everything that like what I wanted Game of Thrones to end up being. That is like, it was so good. And like everything that I wanted. Wouldn't put it as like my favorite show of all time, but it's definitely up there. I'm gonna go down right here because I'm double points. What'd that give me for points? But I would say, what is, if you could drop the best TV show you've ever seen, I'd be interested to see. I mean, so, to give you background, I don't watch anime, I don't watch, just can never get into it. Love Game of Thrones, love like, realistically, like I like drama, but not to the point where, so like tell me honest, like I physically have to pause it because it's just so messy, and it's fun, like it's fun to watch because it's just like, it's a train wreck, right? I think that's like the perfect analogy is, it's a train wreck you can't turn away from. But you can definitely like cringe at it. People are gonna say Breaking Bad. I never really watched Breaking Bad. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Like I know that Bryan Cranston's character in Breaking Bad is amazing. But like, who else? Like, who else does a performance? And if you say Game of Thrones, you have to tell me your favorite character or favorite episode. Mine is Battle of Bastards. And favorite character is probably Jon Snow. But like progression wise would probably be like Sansa Stark was really good. Started out as like the love drunk idiot and then literally goes through a pile of shit and comes out like a bad bitch. Like that is so good. Or Tyrion. That one could be good too. The one I don't like is Khaleesi. I don't think she's like really. I guess that's probably part of it, right? Is she's not supposed to be good. Once again, I'm probably talking to no one at this point because who's gonna watch this video at an hour and 2 minutes? Probably some sickos out there that are just watching this as they're doing whatever in their life. I appreciate you guys. See, this would be kind of that prime example of like, do I cut this down? Like, I could cut out this whole last part. But this is also the part where like I can actually talk and not feel like super pressure or I don't want to go down. Like I'm pretty much, no, I wouldn't say invincible, but I'm strong. So is this something that like in the future, if is it something where I should cut down these longer videos or just keep them the way that they are and just let you guys kind of watch it as much as you want? $20 grand and then I'm done. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Once again, what is that song? If you get it, I'll give you a thumbs up. What the fuck am I waiting for? Oh, is it because if you're behind that, they don't spawn? Let's go snag that. Just kidding, it's an extra 200,000. That's it. GG's. Alright, well, like I said, hour long. If you stayed for any of it, I do greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it's one of those things where just starting out, hoping to upload 2, 3, 4 times a week, maybe a couple times a day. I don't know. It's just I love zombies to the point that it's just like I could do it all day because it's low stimulation. It can be stressful at times, but it can also just be kind of soothing. I don't know how to explain why my brain thinks that, but it's a great time. But like I said, I appreciate anyone who watches my videos. Thank you.